In the whole intersection, the space between universes, America Chavez and Safeguard Odd rush to the Book of Vishanti while endeavoring to sidestep a ribboned animal. Abnormal's endeavors to contain the beast demonstrate pointless, driving him to endeavor to take Chavez's force of multiversal travel, while realizing that the interaction would kill her. Notwithstanding, the devil kills Unusual during the cycle, and Chavez, in dread, coincidentally opens an entryway to Earth, 616, which she and Weird's carcass fail to work out. Specialist Weird awakens, trusting this vision to be a bad dream and go on about his day. He spruces up to go to Christine Palmer's wedding. There he thinks back about the time they recently spent together. However, Palmer demands that the relationship would have flopped notwithstanding. During the festival, an imperceptible element starts to threaten the roads of New York. Weird is compelled to answer and uncovers the element as Gargantos, an enormous tentacled beast. Likewise present is Chavez, whom Abnormal perceives from his bad dream and protects her. Wong shows up at the scene from Kamar-Taj, and together they kill Gargantos by gouging its eye out. Unusual and Wong question Chavez, and she makes sense of that the evil spirits were hunting her for her powers. As verification of her cases, she takes them to the other peculiar's body to demonstrate that Unusual's bad dream was really a look into his partner across the multiverse. Upon additional assessment of the body, Bizarre finds runes of black magic that he understands were likewise present on the tentacled animal. Realizing that this isn't his subject matter, he visits Wanda Maximoff at her homestead to get some information about what she is familiar with the multiverse. However, he before long finds it be a disorder sorcery conjuration made by Maximoff herself. With the Darkhold in her control and turning into the Red Witch, Maximoff uncovers herself as the person who sent the evil spirits after Chavez. Accepting that she could rejoin with Billy and Tommy once she can assume control over the multiverse. She gives Odd before nightfall to give up Chavez at Kamar-Taj. Any other way she'll be coming as the Red Witch. With Chavez over at Kamar-Taj, the bosses of the spiritualist expressions brace the region in anticipation of Maximoff's attack with an enchanted safeguard and different guards. Notwithstanding, Maximoff's clairvoyance targets one alchemist and handicaps his sorcery, driving the safeguard to fall, permitting her to shred through the opposition of Kamar-Taj. Odd entangles her inside the mirror aspect, which ends up being ineffectual as she circumvents utilizing reflections. Cornered, Chavez coincidentally opens an entry, permitting herself and Unusual to escape across the multiverse. They land in Earth 838, in a cutting-edge New York City, where they stroll towards the New York sanctum looking for Weird's partner in this universe, however, as that partner had passed on overcoming Thanos beforehand. They are rather welcomed by this universe's magician preeminent, Noble Mordo. Mordo welcomes them to plunk down for tea, and the two caution him of the Red Witch. They before long drop as Mordo had harmed the tea, and stir in an office somewhere else where they meet that universe's Christine Palmer, who works there as a researcher to assist with dealing with the multiverse. Odd is delivered before the Illuminati for his preliminary, comprising of Mordo, Chief Peggy Carter, Blackagar Boltagon, Skipper Maria Rambo, Reed Richards, and Charles Xavier. They trust that specialist peculiar remaining parts the best danger known to man. Uncovering that their partner of Weird had utilized the Darkhold to search for substitute ways of overcoming Thanos. He found the Book of Vishanti, which the Illuminati used to kill him on Titan. Yet, Unusual admitted that he had caused an attack, an occasion in which the truth is obliterated, and in this way elected to be executed to forestall further obliteration. In the meantime, Maximoff sends the Darkhold to dreamwalk into her Earth 838 partner in Westview to associate with her youngsters. Notwithstanding, Sarah Wolf figures out how to annihilate the Darkhold, and she consumes her alive encounter. She likewise takes steps to kill different magicians on the off chance that Wong doesn't uncover one more technique to dreamwalk, driving him to uncover that the book was a duplicate. He takes her to a palace on Mount Wundagore where the Darkhold was first interpreted. Maximoff utilizes the palace's capacity to dreamwalk back into her Earth 838 self and strike the Illuminati base camp looking for Chavez. Before they could cast a ballot to execute Peculiar, Carter, Darkbolt, Rambo and Richards leave to answer, however Maximoff effectively kills them. Xavier occurs to Maximoff and endeavors to free her from the Red Witch, yet flops as she snaps his neck. Mordo votes to kill Unusual himself, who fools him into obliterating his restrictions prior to getting away. The Illuminati's endeavors have additionally purchased Palmer sufficient opportunity to free Chavez, and the two break into the sewers where they rendezvous with Abnormal. Maximoff keeps on chasing after them into the whole intersection, where Weird recovers the Book of Vishanti. Nonetheless, Maximoff annihilates it, assumes command over Chavez, and utilizations her to send Bizarre and Palmer into another universe. She returns Chavez to Earth 616, forsaking her other self who gets back to Westview. Maximoff then readies a custom to take her powers. Somewhere else, Odd and Palmer land in a universe that is being obliterated by an attack and head towards its New York sanctum. There, they find a vile partner of him who had been undermined by his duplicate of the Darkhold, having a third eye as a result of it. When examined regarding the Darkhold, the evil partner cautions against utilizing it, yet Bizarre participates in a melodic fight to recover the book, trusting it to be the best way to stop Maximoff. The battle closes with Bizarre killing his malevolent partner, and Palmer hesitantly consents to help him as he dreamwalks into Protector Odd's cadaver back on Earth 616. As he goes to Mount Wundagore, the spirits of the cursed possessing the Darkhold endeavor to go after Odd in the two universes, yet Palmer can safeguard Odd as he ties them into a shroud. He reunites with Wong, and they battle Maximoff yet are effectively crushed. In spite of their misfortune, Odd figures out how to rouse Chavez into refining her capacities against Maximoff, which brings about her utilizing her powers to send Maximoff back to Earth 838. There, she goes after her partner and endeavors to comfort her children, yet they straightforwardly reject her. This makes Maximoff break down into tears, yet her variation comforts her, breaking her out of the Darkhold's debasement. Understanding the obliteration she had caused, Maximoff penances herself to annihilate the palace and each duplicate of the Darkhold inside the multiverse as Wong and Chavez return to Kamar-Taj. Prior to the two of them return to their home universes, Unusual owns up to Palmer that while he has consistently cherished her, he was too uncertain about focusing on a genuine relationship. 838 Christine tells him to overcome his feelings of dread. Kamar-Taj starts to reconstruct as Chavez begins her preparation in the magical expressions, while Odd revisitations of New York and fixes the watch his Palmer skilled to him. He goes for a stroll thereafter, just to implode and shout out in torment as his third eye opens. In a mid-credits scene, Peculiar is moved toward by a sorceress who cautions him that his activities have set off an attack and they should end it. She opens an entryway to the dull aspect and the two stroll in.